Hello everyone, it's Lee from Smart Kinder Kids. Thank you so much for your purchase of Seesaw Compound Words Mega Pack. I created this video for us to just take a walk through the product and to familiarize yourself so that you can feel successful and knowledgeable as you start to use this product. If you are somebody who is very familiar with Seesaw, maybe you don't need to watch this video at all. I probably will make a shorter video in addition to this longer one. So please choose the video that best suits your needs as a teacher who is using this technology. So I'm going to start. This is our actual product here that we're going to look into, but I haven't finished my two videos yet. So I do want to show you what it will look like when you open up your product. When you open this up, you probably will have seen a zip folder. This is mine from my Seesaw Guess the Gumball. And that's a great one with silent E and the vowels. Creating words with Seesaw. It's a lot of fun. So you can see that when you open it up for Guess the Gumballs, you're going to get this important activity link page, which we'll look at the compound words one in a moment. You're going to get your product and you're going to get your tutorials in there. While I'm here, I will give a shameless plug to this product and just let you know that this is the answer key for it. But basically in Seesaw, the kids will be building these CVCE words, and they have different activities to do for each vowel. So feel free to check that one out if you are looking for some other language activities. So let's go into the compound words right now. So you can see the tutorials aren't there yet because I'm still filming them, but we're going to start here. This is just an overview. You're not actually going to use this in Seesaw, but this is just giving us an idea of what is included in our product. So there's a very important reminder at the beginning. As you are saving to your Seesaw library, it is imperative that you only save this. You are only purchasing a single-use license. So this is not a product to be sharing with all of your teachers, putting on a district server, putting it in the community library in Seesaw. The copyright and the outline for this is that you would be using it for a single use. Certainly, if your teacher friends love it, you can purchase a multiple license within the store, or you can just direct them to my site. But it's really, really important that we're not sharing this activity or any other activity from TPT that teachers are spending so much time to make. So we just ask that you respect that hard work and time and effort that's gone into creating this product. So you're going to get an overview of how to use the activity, some variations you can do with it, some troubleshooting tips, and then of course, if you are ever experiencing any problems, please feel free to reach out to me. I love to help people troubleshoot. I want you to be fully satisfied with this product. So here's that reminder again, and this is the much sought after links. So what do you do for this game? What you do is you take a look at all of these puzzles, and if I were you, I would upload them all into my Seesaw personal library. And then you've just got them there and you can assign them to the kids whenever you want to. Why is this called a mega pack? It's a mega pack because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different activities that you can be doing on Seesaw to help strengthen your children's understanding of compound words. Now, if you're purchasing this in the coronavirus era that we are all currently living through as I'm filming this, of course, you're going to be using these for your distance learning. This product is excellent because when things go back to normal, the new normal, whatever it's going to look like, this is still an activity that you can be using in your classroom all year long. I use these all year long. I actually have this in my store as a smart board product, and I like spiraling the learning with the kids. And so we're dipping in, we're dipping out, we're strengthening, we're reinforcing, we're revisiting concepts throughout the year. So certainly use these now if you're purchasing it towards the end of the school year with distance learning going on, but keep it and reuse it for when you're in the classroom. So basically what you're going to do, these are all hyperlinked. This is a PDF form, but you're going to click on it and you want to make sure that your browser is set up to open in Chrome. You can, or Firefox. Definitely Seesaw works in Safari, but Seesaw is much better suited and its full functionality can be accessed when you're opening in Firefox or Chrome. I'm somebody who loves Safari, but I have set my default to open in Chrome because I want to get the full functionality of Seesaw. So let's start with add up the words, and we're going to double click on this, and you're going to see that it automatically is taking me into my Seesaw activity library. If you are not signed in, you want to make sure that you're signed in. It will prompt you to sign in. I personally would sign in before I start clicking on these links. So you can see that the instructions are here, and there's also audio instructions. And what we're going to do is click Save Activity. We want to save this to our My Library section in Seesaw. Now, I've already saved them all here because I've created them, but you are going to go one by one and save them. That's why you can see it's in here twice. This is the one that I've just saved now. Again, I'm in My Library. In Community in Seesaw, if you're new to Seesaw, Community has activities that other teachers have made and posted on there, or Seesaw has made, but they are not ones that were purchased. So you want to stay in here, and then we're going to go and I'm going to show you how to assign that activity, and we'll look at a couple of the different features here. So I'll go to this one. You could go to any of them. And by the way, these are all of the activities that you're going to get. You're getting the compound words added up. You are getting match the compound words, jigsaw puzzles. I can write compound words. Is it a compound word? And I can write compound words part 2. So let's go ahead and click assign. And I'm going to assign it into my video tutorial class. Now I have a couple of options here. I can assign it right now immediately by just clicking on this and clicking assign to one class. It's going to automatically put it in my activity folder. If I want to, I can click Edit Students, Folders, or Skills, and these are my sample students in my little class, and you can see it's going to assign it to all of them, or I can say, you know what, I just need Allison and Levi to work on compound words because Anna Marie and Luca are working on a different skill, or they already know this one. I'm going to, for today, just click on here. Of course, you can be clicking on your folders, and I haven't set up folders in here, but if you wanted to, you can create a folder, and it could just be language. Pick your color for it, and then click this, and we can say we want this to be saved in the child's language folder. So if I click assign to one class right now, it's going to go in there immediately. If you're doing distance learning or you're back in the classroom and you just say, I want to do this on Wednesday, or I want this to pop up on Monday morning, you can certainly go in. I love doing this, and just click. So for myself, it's Friday. I don't want the kids to look at this on the weekend. I want this to be a Monday morning activity that's going to pop up for them. And we're doing our online morning meeting at 9. I don't want it to be in there at 8 in the morning because I don't want them to be accessing it yet. So I'm going to put 9 o'clock, make sure I'm on AM, and that way when morning meeting's done at 9:30, I'm guaranteed that it's going to pop up in their activity feed at that time. So that's an option you can do, and you would just click this and be done. For today's purpose, I'm going to say assign immediately so we can see it pop up in the activity section. So, also send to other teachers at your school? No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to say no thanks because I'm adhering to the policies. Okay, so now back to class. Back to class. These are activities that are now assigned to our class. Hey, where is mine? Oh no, what has happened? Let's do that again. Add, assign activity. Oh, I was just saving it. No, I assigned it. Let's see what's happening. video tutorial. Oh, I think I know what happened. Assigned to one class. Hold on a second. Let's go back to class. I don't think I was in Lee's class. Okay, it's going to be in there twice. Sorry, I have several classes set up in here. You probably only have one class, so you won't run into what just happened. But actually, that's a good teaching point right now. I'm over here in Lee's class, but I was assigning it to my video tutorial class. So let's click on activities now. Apologies. And you're probably going to see this twice. Yes. Hey, we're learning together. So if you click on here, the 3 little dots, it's going to give you options. Let's delete this activity because I don't need it in there twice. All right, so here's the compound words in here now. You can play the instructions now and ask the children to do that, or you can have them click on to read it here. Personally, I prefer to have them hear the instructions while they're actually looking at the screen. So before we go in to click add response, we're going to pretend we're a student here for a moment. This is the teacher view. You can see when it's assigned. You can see 0 responses, 0 waiting, 0 drafts, 4 not responded. We're going to click add response, and let's pretend we're the sample student in this class. And now this is going to show up for us. We can see on the side panel that there are 6 activities, and then we want the children to go through and complete all 6 activities. At least that's what I would say. So let's look at view instructions. Pretend that we're a child here. So they're going to click on this now, and let's say it's somebody who's not a strong reader. They can play the instructions.
Number 1, look at the first box and say the 2 words for the picture you see.
Okay, I won't have you listen to all of that, but I will say that teaching your children how to use this finger tool or the move tool is really important. And you can see that I've got some optional bonus opportunities to use the microphone and for them to record themselves. So let's go ahead and take a look at this finger tool. If you do nothing and you just leave it as is and the child tries to move something, nothing's going to move. They're just going to be marking up their screen. So I'm going to click back to erase those marks. That showed up because I was here. Now, kids love to play around with these markers. I say go for it. I love when the kids are creative. You've got a highlighter pen, you've got an eraser, but our instructions said to use the finger tool. So when we use the finger tool, then we can start moving things around. So we have foot plus ball equals football. We want the child to bring the football up. Butter plus fly is butterfly. Tooth plus paste is toothpaste. As the teacher, you could say that's enough for the student and model for them to move on to the next slide and have them complete all of the slides. And then if you want to, you can tell them to go back and to use the microphone tool and they can record themselves. I'm going to show you my compound words. Foot plus ball equals football. Butter plus fly equals butterfly. Tooth plus paste equals toothpaste. The child hits the pause button over there, and then we don't want to click done right now. Now, again, this is optional. Your kids don't need to use the microphone. I just want to show you the full functionality of this product. So we're paused right now. Let's end the recording and click done. And then let's not click this green check. If we click this green check, we're done, a double done. But let's say we want the child to record on all of the slides, then they can come to the next page and push record again. I'm going to tell you the compound words on my second slide. Dog plus house equals doghouse. Cup plus cake equals cupcake. Horse plus shoe equals horseshoe. We pause. We're going to click done, but we're not clicking that green again, because if we click that green again, we are done, double done, and we don't want that. As an aside, I'm teaching you so many things today. As I said, this is the long tutorial. So if you're new to this, I hope you appreciate it. And if you are not new to it, I hope you're watching the short video. But I really like to educate people. So you can see I'm on the second of 6 slides. If you got to teach your kids that if they don't see the slides here, they just click on here. So if you're doing live teaching, you can, and you're on Zoom or something, share the screen and teach them to this. Or if you are assigning it virtually, I would say make a small tutorial so they understand how to use Seesaw if you haven't been using it this year. So then we continue on here, make sure we're on the finger tool, answer it, do the recording, click, not a double done, just click it once. You go through. When they're finished recording everything, then we're going to come here and click that done. And it's going to be finished. And it's going to come for you to review. So I will make a separate Seesaw video for just showing you what are your options when your kids are turning things in, because we can, there's a send back button that you can use, or of course you can approve and comment and things like that. So that's that. So let's go and just go back into our My Library section. And before we end this tutorial, I'll give you a quick peek in here, although I'm sure you can just do this yourself. So we're clicking in here, and let's go ahead and look at the slides. So I'm not actually opening this right now. I don't want to assign it and show you all of those steps again. You already saw it, but just to give you an idea. So the kids make 3 compound words. So much fun. My kids love this. And in fact, honestly, I love it. I've left this here because they can create their own compound words if you want. They can use the marker tool. They can go in and just create their own words. Be kind of fun, right? I'm always trying to do things that are open-ended with my students, especially with distance learning. Then we have the jigsaw puzzles. Love the jigsaw puzzles. So for this one, they would be moving the slides up, butter and fly, foot and ball, and again, hopefully recording so that they can explain their thinking. Parents love to see these as well. I think it's a great way for them to see what we're doing. Oh my goodness. Battery is dying. Okay, is it a compound word? Let's come to this first. Is it a compound word? There's 6 slides in here. Hopefully they will have already done the other activities, and then when they come to this, they're saying, oh, let me put doghouse in compound word. Let me put raccoon in not a compound word. And so they have different options and slides to work on. There we go. And then I can write compound words. They're going to look down here if they need a resource, or they can sound it out. Now in this one, I should actually open this one for you. Let's assign it. Video tutorial class. I'm going to assign it now. I just want to show you, since we haven't talked about this, that when they go in, I'm going to be a sample student again. On this one, they can use the pen. Of course, you can listen to the instructions again. They can use the pen and write. It's kind of hard to write with the pen, I find, but it's fun. Some of them like it. They don't need to be doing it perfectly. So let's say we've written cowboy. That's one way to do this activity. I'm doing pretty good, actually. They can come down here and cross it out. They've already done it. The other opportunity they have is to push the text button, and then they could type goldfish. I'm done. I'm going to take it over here. I can resize it. If I want to, I can change the color. So much fun, right? And they would do the same thing, come and do all of them before they're clicking here. This is one where they can write their own compound words as well. And then we'll pretend that we finished that all up. And then our last one, let's see, going back to our library, I can write compound words. Part 2 is just another version of that. Again, using the text tool or using the pencil. They are going to be taking, they're going to be using the pen and dragging dragon to fly, tooth to brush, dragging, or sorry, not dragging. They're going to be linking them together, connecting them, and then writing those words down below. So that is your product. I hope you love it as much as I do. And again, if you got it all the way to the end of this tutorial, this painfully long tutorial, I hope you feel more knowledgeable. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if there's a Seesaw product that you are interested in, you can always go look in my store, Smart Kinder Kids, and just see what I've got. My store is basically all smart boards. But if you go in there and there's something that you would like to see as a Seesaw product, go ahead and just send me an email, or write to me on my page, and we can see if we can convert one of those. I've got Spanish things, lots and lots of math and language, and things for end of the year. You can see our end of the year kindergarten math. So have fun, look around, and let me know how I can help you. Thanks so much.